does the Bible mean by the throne of God? You know, I've learned that the Bible is full of rich imagery to help us understand and relate to the spiritual realm. And so the Bible is clear that God is a king, and he talks about the language of the kingdom of God, or Jesus as the Prince of Peace. So what about the throne of God? Well, in the ancient world, a throne was a seat of authority. And that was important because if the right person was on the throne, it went well for everyone. If you had a good king, it meant life was going to be okay for you too. So when we talk about the throne of God, it's a question of who have you given authority in your life? And if you're the king of your life, if you're sitting on the throne of your life, that's a really bad idea. Psalm 47 verse 8 says, God reigns over the nations. God is seated on his holy throne. And so the throne of God is a place of authority. But it's also a seat of mercy. If you were wronged in the ancient world, you needed to make an appeal. You'd go to the king because the king was the only one who could bring justice and intervene. That's why in Hebrews 4:16 it says, let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. So the throne of God was also a place of refuge. But it was also the seat of salvation. When a king would conquer another kingdom, the first thing he would do is he'd go sit on that throne as a sign, a symbol that that enemy had been defeated, and now he ruled and reigned there. And for us, this is powerful because it means Jesus defeated sin and death. In Matthew 19, verse 28, it says, Jesus said to them, truly I tell you, at the renewal of all things, the Son of Man will sit on his glorious throne. So the question really is, when we talk about the throne of God, is who has ultimate authority in your life? Who is sitting on the throne of your life? And who do you go to when you're in trouble? Who do you appeal to? And who can deliver you from sin and death? And the answer to all three questions is the throne of God.